Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block, on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5 once again, rocking and rolling, my favourite part of the afternoon. I haven't had any food yet, so I am actually a little bit peckish, which means we'll just whiz through this series. Well, this episode, actually. I know I always say it's not going to take long, but they usually go on for about 45 minutes. Right, let's get on with this. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. Hold on one second, that's somebody at the door. Go, and we are back. Woohoo! Interruptions. Right, let's crack on with this. So we have got Bitcoin 0.6% of the hash rate, Bcrash 1.6, Corecoin 98. Network nodes, same as they ever were since the 15th of November 2018, which is when Bitcoin came into existence with its original protocol with the new ticker symbol BSV. But the chain goes right back to the Genesis block, but so many people just don't get that. So network nodes, we've got 2.4% for Bitcoin, 10.6% for Bcrash, 87% for Corecoin. But again, node hash rate, that'll all come with price, which will follow value, and the value figures are here. We've got Bitcoin with 67.8% of the transactions on the network, Bcrash 1.4, Corecoin 30.8, and then we got block size 54.2% of the overall block size, Bcrash 2.5, Corecoin 43.3. Great stuff. Let's see if we can spot the biggest block on Bcrash. I can see a 218, 348. Is that it? not even half a megabyte. And then we've got Corecoin stuck where they are because they don't want anybody to use their money. Clever. It's only clever if you actually want to destroy it, which is what they're doing. And you've got all these shitcoiners with shit for brains that believe what they tell them. That it's good for it. You're not meant to use it. Store of value. It's only for really rich people. Don't spam their network. It's only for large payments of transactions. They're the ones that are really important. Censorship resistant. You mean you're not meant to use it? The block size is meant to be small. Alright, mate. Whatever. Let's see what's happening on Bitcoin. So I can see a 4.6 megabyte block straight away. Any others? Oh, we've got a Tal has mined a 10 megabyte block. And again, they're absolutely smashing it compared to the shitcoiners, but literally nothing in comparison to the potential that Bitcoin has got, as we all know. Let's have a laugh at Bcrash, just because it does actually make me laugh. Here we go. Oh, that's that was I said Bitcoin ABC. We just want Bcrash. Here we go. 3,670 blocks have been mined, a total and utter waste of time. The Bitcoin chain has had 3 blocks of orphaned. The ABC IFP chain has had 205 blocks orphaned. This is Anne-Marie's coin, the IFBA, oh, what do they call it? IFP chain. And then the Bitcoin chain up and down like all's drawers. Proof of work, I mean, this is hilarious. This is kind of like Anne-Marie's chain looks like Bcrash chain in comparison to Bitcoin and Corecoin. So Bitcoin global, Bitcoin hash rate, ample, good to see Hathor in there, just preventing those shitcoin enterprises from getting those easy blocks with no data in them. Dutch mining, loving Anne-Marie at the moment. I have no idea what they think they're doing or what kind of play that is. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. It's hilarious. There is no data in those blocks. Like, absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, shitcoin is shit for brains. It is a bit of a laugh. So, you know, laughing is actually really important. So we got, let's have a look at these graphs. Bitcoin hash rate by network. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin just dipped a little bit. Proof of work by network since 1st of August, which was the first chain split. Again, Corecoin and Bcrash are just simply going to stop. Bcrash versus Bitcoin hash rate. Bcrash versus Bitcoin proof of work or growth of the network. It is 11,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Corecoin because Corecoin's a piece of shit. It is 3.6% more profitable to mine on Corecoin, so it just means it's more profitable to mine on Bitcoin, but shitcoiners aren't going to really understand that or appreciate that anyway. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions by network, Bitcoin smashing it, nice. Transactions per block, Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Fees Satoshis, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Block reward ratio, that will come with time. Like I said, price will follow value very soon. Overall network growth, again, this is Bcrash, looks very similar to Anne-Marie's coin in comparison. So we've got global hash rate 7 days, F2 pool in, followed by the 2 big shitcoin enterprises, Binance and Ample, pushing Huobi and BTC.com out of the top 4. Global hash rate 24 hours, Binance macking it hard. What's going on there? Fancying a bit of it. I wonder which chain they've jumped on. So that's F2 pool and pool in, 2nd and 3rd. Ant pool is up there macking it hard for some reason. BTC have dropped out below Huobi via BTC. Interesting. Corecoin, right? So pooling macking it hard on Corecoin. Binance macking it hard, pushing F2 pool down into 3rd place, followed by Ant pool who's in 4th. Shitcoin is turning up the heat, putting BTC.com down in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8th place. Good grief. Right, here we go. Let's have, this is Bcrash. We've got Ant pool all over that at the moment. Absolutely loving it. Hathor just keeping everybody at bay. And this is Bitcoin. So other mining pools turning it up with 39.58% of the hash rate, spoiling the party for Huobi. Tower with 16.67 and via BTC's on there, Norpool, Mempool, Hathor just a little bit trying to get those empty blocks. F2 pools on there for some reason. Oh, all right. Interesting. Right, let's have a quick look at these other metrics then. For any newbies who are watching the show for the first time or who might be watching the show for the first time, this is the global hash rate. Well, this is the chain. This is the global chain in front of your very eyes working. In the top right hand corner, we have transactions per second, currently showing 3.6. I've seen that as high as 3,000 and plus. This moving metric that you can hear just underneath it, these are the transactions being recognized and picked up by the nodes on the network. Each of these transactions have a transaction ID and they show you the output and who's basically putting the transactions on the network. When those transactions are picked up by the nodes, they are then thrown into the meme pool, which is where they are then competed for by the miners on the network in order to process those transactions, put them in the block and store them on the blockchain forever, which you can see down the bottom here. These are all the blocks, looking quite good there. And in the highlighted rectangle down the bottom, there's the hash number of the block, the height, who mined it, the size that's in it, time and date, the transaction count, and the total fees within the block, which will go to the miner along with the block reward subsidy. So as time goes on, because miners are incentivized to increase the value of the network by increasing speed and scale and reducing cost, more and more people will be rewarded to it, which means as more and more people start using it, the total fees in the block will start to counteract the block reward halving, and that's how Bitcoin works basically. So it's really important to incentivize more and more people to use the chain, and they will be, because the ultimate app is sovereignty over our own data, where for the first time in history, data can be stored on an immutable, decentralized single ledger. Where the basically is going to house the universal source of truth. So actions have consequences. Anything that you do will be recorded forever, which means people are going to have to think twice about what they're doing, which means they're going to basically have to show more consideration for everything. And if they're doing something naughty, they have to be prepared to face the consequences, because what they do cannot be erased, which is pretty great, if you ask me. Let's have a look at some of these other metrics. Again, for newbies, this is BitInfo charts. We've got lots of metrics here you can have a look at that are quite interesting. Currently Bitcoin with 19.5% of the overall transactions. Great stuff. Good to see that. But there you go to BitInfo charts. And again, these highlighted blue tabs. You click on any of these and you can see whichever metrics you like. We're going to go for active addresses in the last 24 hours. Click that and then you can choose which Bitcoins you want to look at. Also, if you go into the rich list, it just shows you how many coins, like shitcoins or Bitcoin, are in each wallet, so you can find out where you are. Quite interesting. So we're just going to add Ethereum here. We'll go to a 3-month view. Let's see what's going on. Active addresses just perked up a little bit. So Bitcoin with 404,000 wallets in comparison to Bcrash, it's only got like 32,000. And then we're just trailing below Ethereum and Coolcoin, but don't worry, that will come with time. Let's have a quick look at the shitcoin market. Here we go. A sea of red. Apart from the two pre-mined pieces of shitcoins, which is just like following each other there in the green. But I mean, they're just centralized projects. Like their tokens have literally no value running on them whatsoever. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But let's look at Coolcoin anyway, just because obviously that's the big Mac Daddy piece of shit at the moment. So let's see what this is done on the day. Have a look at that on the week. Oh, it looks kind of similar really. Week and the day. In the month, still up on the month as we've had this kind of like bull rally, but you know, I mean, it's petered out. There's no more dumb money left. Well, apart from Michael Saylor, who's now trying to raise some dumb money. And I heard, I think Grayscale have increased their holdings of Ethereum. I mean, it's just absolutely hilarious. I mean, I just can't believe that they've got all this money. Like, you know, I mean, obviously we've heard the expression, you know, is it brains versus brawn? I mean, what's this? Like, dollars versus, I don't know, douchebags? Oh yeah, who knows? That's really quite funny. And CoinCrap still hasn't altered the all-time high yet in their all-time graph, but who cares? Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. Ooh, down on the day. Where was it that I went in? I last went in and bought a handful at around like you know, 74 was my last purchase. Let's have a look. So where was this? 78, 70. Yeah, so it was probably about here. 70, 77. Oh no, was it here? There we go. So that was where I purchased it. So, you know, even though I know so much about it, you know, you still can't predict price movements. Absolute bollocks. I never look at I look at price every day on this show, but that's it. It's just like it's so pointless. You've got so many douchebags and shitcoins just looking at price all day. It tells you nothing. Yeah, well, price is a consequence of what's already happened. So you're basically too late. you know, by the time you look at it. It can't tell you what's going to happen in the future whatsoever. Apart from these shit corners go, oh, it's gone up, so now it'll come down. Oh, it's gone down, now it'll go back up. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, shit corners, shit for brains. There we go. Right, let's have a few other, let's have a look at a few of these other metrics here. We'll have a look at I am Satoshi. Has Twitter allowed him to get past 41,700 followers? No, it hasn't. I think Twitter are just going to hold him there. Now that they've spotted him and he's on their radar, they're like, nope, that's it. Let's check out Ruthie's tweet. See if that's over 850. And if our like is still there. Oh, it's 851. There we go. Like that one. Nice one, Ruth. And now we'll have a quick look at Diego's tweet as well. Oh, there we go. Got it. And it's 219. Would you believe it? There we go. Let's check out our man Fire Ice just quickly. See if any updates on these 100 lucky winners. Here we go. Any updates for us? No, still 3rd of December. Never mind. Oh, it was worth checking out. All right, let's get on to some Twitter gossip. I mean, I've got a couple of articles that I want to go through today as well. But let's have a look at this one first. This was really funny. Just keeping an eye on what these shitcoiners are doing. You know, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Grayscale gained over 100,000 ETH in past 24 hours, acquired 1,276 Bitcoin yesterday. Oh dear. So this was kind of interesting. Somebody pointed this out. So JP Morgan completes live blockchain repo trade ahead of product launch. Again, just going down the wrong road, because if they're not using BSV, their blockchain is utterly worthless. It's nothing more than a privatized database using blockchain technology. But literally that is it. This was quite funny. This was Cointelegraph. So it says Bitstamp apologizes after posting report calling XRP toxic waste. Why apologize? Like, why do you need to apologize? Well, basically to calm all the shitcoiners down who are doing their nut. You know, I mean, imagine what's going to happen when they actually lose everything. Right? So I hope you enjoy this one. This is my latest creation. See what you think about this. I don't think anybody has ever written anything like this yet. Certainly not that I'm aware of or know about. But, here we go. Even created my own little picture there for everybody's pleasure. Check it out. So this one is Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto naked. Check it out. So here we go. Who is the man behind the mask? The pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. To reveal who he is, we must first uncover what has been done. Anonymous Bitcoin or cryptocurrency has absolutely no fundamental value whatsoever, and here is why. So this article was Bitcoin reasonable expectation within trade. A fundamental use case of a medium of exchange such as Bitcoin is to provide legal protection within a trade should a dispute arise between trading parties. But there we go. There we go. So yeah, we'll leave it there, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Thanks for joining. Same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah, one vision.